Check, 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 check. What's happening? What's happening, everybody? We're going into it. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome, 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 one and all, to the Mobile Salons sponsor, MrHairArt Show. I'm your host, Ronnie Mac. You guys know me as Mr. Hair Art and Coach, and we're live. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on multiple different channels, multiple different platforms, all at the same time. We're live on Instagram, we're live on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch, on LinkedIn, on Discord, on Kick, and on our websites at mobileon.com, at HairArtTV, at triplehcharity.org. Multiple different websites and multiple different platforms. So I'm happy to have y'all in and kicking it with me. Y'all come on down. Come on down and kick it. Welcome, 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 one and all. Okay, let's go over here. All right. Guys, we got exciting news. We are getting started, and this thing is kicking off. We are finally kicking off. We are kicking off over here. Let's go. Add, and we're going to add video source, and we'll just put my link in here for now. How about that? And we'll go loop. All righty. Okay, guys. All right, who we got in the building? Happy Monday to y'all. Happy Monday to everybody. It is Monday the 5th. This is the 5th of the month already, guys. 5th of the month already. Things are going and moving quickly. Quickly. All right, Jason P. What's happening, Jason? Facebook user, that's Darnell. What's up, Darneezy? Miss Peaches, what's happening? Welcome into the stream. Thank all y'all for coming in. Thank everybody for coming in. I'm pleased as punch to see everybody in today. And I know I got a ton of stuff, guys, that's on my to-do list. But if you don't mind, I'm going to start listing them out and putting them available for everybody to kind of be a part of, because as I start knocking them down and putting everything kind of in perspective, but just basically getting the stuff done, I want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to play a part in it. I don't want to, hold on. I don't want to get this stuff done and then you guys are not in on it. Okay, there we go. Had to switch out my logos here. All right. So, let me check my audio. I swapped out hold on. Where's my phone? Where is my phone, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to use this one here. I got phones all over the place. And I got to check my audio. And make sure my chat is up and running. Everything looks good. Everything looks good and running. Y'all will let me know if it starts going astray. It looks good and running. Y'all will let me know. All right. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Okay. All right, guys. Looks good to me. We're going to rock and roll with that. Okay. Oh man, I think I'm gonna be good all the way around for the links that I have, and I'm gonna try to keep as much of the information um, that we're coming out with. I got two pretty big announcements that we're going to be doing at the end of the week, um, and if all goes well, I'll be able to walk you guys through the whole the school for the new courses, as well as any courses that y'all may be missing. If all goes well, I'll be able to walk y'all through those to get you evaluated. Now, I started the course before, or I started the line of information before, letting you guys know that um, the new buses that we have that are coming out. Let me see. I don't think I have any pictures of the new ones, but the new buses that I have coming out, they're more expensive. They're quite a bit more expensive. Well, hell, everything is more expensive. I went back. We had a meeting um, with my accounting team and a couple of the sponsor agents, and the first thing that they hit me with was the budget and how much the stuff that we're doing, how much it costs, what's going to be our future costs for what we're going to be doing and creating, and what's the plans for kind of not necessarily consolidating, but at least making sure that we don't go overboard with a lot of the things that we're putting um, on the buses. So right now, um, we have buses. Our normal range or our normal rate is $100,000. Okay, $100,000 for the buses. Um, I am. I got a phone call the other day from a young lady, and they kind of. I wouldn't. I kind of would say, but I wouldn't say it rubbed me the wrong way. But it kind of did, but it didn't, and it kind of didn't, but it did. Um, because I told she basically asked how much is a mobile salon bus, the normal question. Y'all know we get that all the time. So I informed her and educated her on the mobile salon buses. They're expensive, and we do everything for them. This is not a go to the auction and get a used bus and then go down to your local warehouse, beauty warehouse, and then buy a bunch of used furniture and slap it in there, and then roll out and start doing some hair. That's not what we do. Okay, we buy everything brand new. Everything. We don't skimp on anything. We don't use used things. We like to have everything brand new, not because it looks better, even though it does. Um, we do that because we don't want any problems. We're trying to minimize as many problems as we possibly can because buying used items, I used to do that. I used to do it to save money and to get the budget, in the range where I can deal with it, and everything wasn't so expensive. We can get away with different things. But I'm gonna tell you something. The moment the moment we started getting phone calls and messages and irritated stylists, barbers that had issues with the bus not starting, okay, batteries dying for no reason, or because you left something on and you didn't realize it and it kills the battery without you knowing that the battery is being drained. The new buses have a warning on it. It literally says, "Hey, you have the alternator, the engine turned off, and it's not charging. The solar panels are not charging. You don't have sure power coming in, so nothing is charging these batteries that you're currently using. Okay, so if this continues, you're going to run out of juice, and you're going to be dead in water. So is that what you want to do? Our system does that. Our system lets you know, hey, you're running on dead, you're running on standalone battery. Standalone battery means there's nothing supporting it. There's nothing. It's only energy going out. There's no energy coming in. Okay, that's standalone, and that's very dangerous because everybody who drives regularly, everybody who's used to operating vehicles knows, and who's been in these situations knows that if you're driving along or you get into your car and you crank it up and you got the AC going or the heater going or you got the radio and all that good stuff going, you're good. You're only limited by how much gas you have in your car. Okay, but if you turn that ignition off, if you turn your engine off, and you just leave the AC on, and you leave your radio going, and you're using power inside your car. If you got the door open, you hollering at some chick or some guy over here, want to talk, and you got the AC going, you got the lights on in the car and the radio running, all that. You have a very, very, very short amount of time before your battery is dead, completely dead, and that's all because you're running on a standalone battery. Your battery is pumping and using everything, and there's nothing to supply or to assist that battery to run all of the items in your car. Okay. Normally, when you have your car crunk up, everybody who again who knows how this works, when you have your car crunk up, your alternator is what is running most of the things in your car. Okay, you have alternated. You have power coming from your alternator that's going through your battery into your car that's running everything. And as long as your car is crunk up and running, you will be able to run all of the things in your car. Okay, you're only limited, like I said before, you're only limited by your gas, how much gas you have in your car. With our look at that, they said King Charles is diagnosed with cancer. Oh, things happen in the world. You can be the highest. You can be in the highest position in the land. He's King Charles. He's the actual king of Britain or Europe or wherever he's at. He's an actual king, but can't outrun that cancer. Can't outrun the sickness. Can't outrun trouble, sickness or ailment. Anything that regular people can get, you can get. That's wild. That's very wild, very humbling, and it makes you it makes you appreciate your humanity. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So everything is based upon. Hey, Miss Veronique, welcome into the stream. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Jordell, and KC Combo. What's up, KC? Phase by Juro, what's up? Phase by Juro, what's happening? Welcome in to the stream. Okay, so yeah, the whole thing is based upon you having a conscious mindset for where you are station wise for every location that you go to, every haircut or hairstyle that you do. When you're out on the streets and you're out doing your work and you're operating, um, you have to have your equipment running properly. Because if you don't, then you'll be out. You'll be out, and then you'll literally be stuck out. And that's something that we do our best here to try to avoid. Because if you're in California and we're in Texas, If you're in New York and we're in Texas, if you're in Oklahoma and we're in Texas, if you're in Florida and we're in Texas, if you're in all of these other states, which we supply, we actually service and ship buses nationwide right now, soon to be worldwide. But we ship buses nationwide. It is not an easy feat to have someone in Washington say, call us up or text or email or something saying, hey, my bus won't start. And we're not there. So the best we can do at that exact moment, is do a video chat and have you run through the paces and figure out what's going on and why it will not start. And most of the time it's something simple, but you never know with people. People are people, and they do people things. And a lot of the people things are pretty dumb. So we have to kind of, watch ourselves and watch the people that we're working with to not be put out in the cold. So, as I said, we try to use everything brand new. We try to get everything we use brand new and test it. Because just because something is brand new doesn't mean it's going to work perfectly either. So we like to test everything. If we get different television screens and things, especially if it's something we haven't used before, and even if it is, we test them. We check them out and make sure that they work before we install them. And then once we install them, we check them again to make sure that they're installed properly and they work. So before you take possession of a Mobile Salon bus, we check everything on board. We make sure that everything works, and that's the prelude to using used buses and used equipment versus using brand new buses and brand new equipment. Using brand new, we feel way better, way more confident, and we're able to keep our position for making sure that you guys are up and running. Because there's one thing I will not tolerate is having something that's so simple. Like I had a dryer go down, an actual a dryer for drying hair on one of the stylists, and this was before I started, my brand new rant. I just using a used unit, the upright bowl on the head, and it just went out. It just went out because hell, it's old. So she's stuck with a client with a wet head on this bus, and uh, she had to improvise, obviously, and run and get a blow dryer because she wasn't using blow dryers or whatever, but she went and got one and saved the day. But it was inconvenient nevertheless. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to make sure that we are not put into compromising positions where we inconvenience ourselves and especially not inconvenience the customer. Okay, because that shit right there flows. Okay, it does not stay with your customer and that's it. That customer will spread it. So we don't do that. Um, okay, so we we use brand new because we that's one of my pet peeves. One of my models for doing business is I have to have brand new stuff so that I don't have issues. Like I said, it's not about something looking brand new and it's cool looking. It's about I don't want no headaches. And that's one thing you will get is a headache dealing with barbers and stylists who cannot get the bus started, or they're stuck out on the road. God forbid they get stuck out on a freeway or stuck at a client's location and they cannot start the bus to get back home or get back to the next location and so on and so forth. Yeah, we're not doing any of that. We're not doing that. We like to make sure that we are in position and we have everything we need, and that's going to require everybody working together to make sure that these units and these buses operate like they're supposed to, and that they have everything that they're supposed to that they need to operate. and we don't have people doing things that compromise the buses or themselves when it comes to operating the buses, especially in the field. Okay, so like I said, I was talking to this young lady. I told her how much the bus is, and she didn't go bad. I mean, she didn't flip out or whatever, but you can tell that she was not used to more. I don't know how to say this diplomatically, but more expensive. Not even expensive because it's not expensive. Uh, More cost worthy things. You know, cost worthy is rich people talk for it. Yeah, it's gonna run you. It's gonna run a pretty penny. Um, so I told her $100,000 because that's how much the buses cost, and she's like, "Oh, well, I can just buy me a bus uh, and just do it myself." And I said, "Oh, you're more than welcome to do that. Absolutely, yeah. Matter of fact, I recommend you do that because one thing I'm not going to do is sit up and mollycoddle people who do not understand the game." I've received so many phone calls. This is the game. I'll break it down in a quick nutshell. Then we're gonna move on. Uh, Here's the game. The barber and beauty industry is expensive. It's expensive to operate. It's expensive to navigate, and you have to have all your ducks in a row in order to survive. If you think you're going to get into this industry and cheap out, you're going to get you're going to be in for a rude awakening. I'm gonna show you how. I have people that'll go out, and I hope this is none of you guys. I have barbers and stylists who will go out and they will, instead of buying the perms or relaxers or colors or even tools, clippers, combs, brushes, blow dryers, all that, they will go and buy the cheapest thing that they can find just to save some money. And obviously, I understand the concept behind that, but guys, that is going to come back and bite you in the ass every time. I've not only seen it, I've been a part of it. In my early days, I used to find the cheapest whatever I could find and use it. And let me tell you, from the point that you buy something that's cheap, not just inexpensive, cheap, um, and then it breaks on you or it stops working or whatever the problem is, you have to make so many alterations or whatnot, you're going to end up costing yourself more to replace it or to get another one or to get it fixed or what have you. You're gonna end up paying more for the used than you will buying a brand new. It's just like having these old raggedy cars that people buy and then they go and they need it needs a new alternator. It needs a new manifold. It needs batteries. It needs new battery. It needs transmission flush. It needs the gasket change. It needs spark plug change. For all of the things that this thing needs, and that's not counting when you get it out on the road finally, and then it breaks down. You have to fix it again, and then you get it back out on the road, and it breaks down again. You have to fix it again, and so on and so forth. With all of that extra mayhem that you're going through, you may as well have bought a brand new car. I mean, buy a new car and not have to worry about any of that. None of it. That's what I say. So I had to educate this young lady and let her know this is what we do. Now, obviously, y'all already know I really don't care. Either you're in or you're out. But if you're being cheap, if you're being kind of brokey, if you're counting these nickels and these pennies, this may not be the job for you. This may not be the arena that you want to get into because this arena costs money. This game costs money, and yeah, there's a lot of money to be made, but you're gonna have to spend some money to make some money. It's the old cliche. You're gonna have to spend money to make money. And I, being the businessman that I am, I will pass over your money. I will pass it up. I will tell you, no, keep your money in your pocket. This is not for you. I will pass up money from you just to keep my sanity. Just to not have to fool with you or deal with you and your uh, non uh, non-compliance to business and knowing how business works. And again, business is not just going and buying the most expensive thing either. Business is getting what works and making sure that your business does what it's supposed to do. And that's what we do. We go out and we buy brand new. We go out and we get the best that we can get for the budget that we have. And we make sure that whatever we do get, whether it's very expensive or not expensive at all, whatever we get, we make sure that it's going to work for the program that we are running. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So $100,000, guys and girls. I'm here to tell you and let you know that is that is the price that is probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years old. And right now, everything is starting. I really, really hate it, but it's starting at around $150,000. That's with the bus. That's with all the equipment. That's with all of the plumbing, the contracting, the licensing. Guys, the licensing and the permitting. If y'all try to do it yourself, you'll see what I mean. That's what I have to say about that. If y'all try to do the licensing and the permitting yourself and get do what we're doing for you, you will learn very, very quickly that this is not a game for the weak. It costs money to get inspections. It costs money to get licensing from state board, and then any state they're in, you have to go through that state to make sure that your bus is licensed to actually be driving on the road and have everything up. You know, your registration, your inspection, all of that stuff costs money. Okay, and then you're looking at your permitting, getting permitted from the city and guys, we're talking every city. We're not talking about just the city that you're from. We're talking about every city. If you're going to be working down the street or the next city over or the next town over, you're going to have to get compliance for that town as well, which means more money. And everywhere you go, you're going to have to get compliance from all of those different locations. So that's what we do. We go to the cities, we go to the states, we go to the regulators, and we let them know who we are and what we do, and that we need for them to approve what we're doing. So number one, you guys don't have to do it, and then number two, it's done right. It's done right. Okay, I cannot have anybody on these roads and they're conducting themselves. What's up, Mr. Ed? Mr. Ed is in the house, y'all. Miss V said, yeah, cost effective. That's exactly what it is, but it's even more than that because you're having to use way more. You're having to use way more avenues to get the job done. Whether it's cost effective or not, whether it's going to be whether it's going to be not as expensive as it normally would be or not, you're still going to have to you're still going to have to make it work. If you go and get something that's cost effective or cheap and it doesn't work, then you're wasting your money. You're wasting your time and your money. Same thing, vice versa. If you go and spend an arm and a leg on something and it doesn't work, you're wasting again time and money. So we our main goal in any and all of these things is to make sure that that whatever we use and whatever we do, it works. Period. Okay, Gerald. Thank you. Thank you. I'll check that out. All right, Barry PC Repair. I have no idea, sir. You'd have to inbox me, direct message me, and let me know what it is you're talking about because I have no idea what that means. Okay, Mr. Ed. Yeah, and y'all can go to YouTube if y'all want me to put your messages up. I can't put your message up if you're on Instagram or the other platforms. YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and a couple others are the only ones where I can put it up. Okay, Mr. Ed said, Coach, how are you doing? I've been trying to text you. It just has been going through, but I'm here. How are you? I'm doing good, Mr. Ed. Shoot, y'all know when y'all see me, I'm doing good. As long as you see me, y'all know I'm all in and I'm 100%. If y'all see me and I'm not 100%, I'll tell you exactly what percent I am, and we rock and roll from there. But shoot, I'm always 100%. When were you texting me, Mr. Ed? You were texting me for something. What you got? Because I don't know if I received any text. The last text I got from you was about the flyer, and I told you I saw the flyer. It's good. You're good to go. Uh, and I also told you that make sure that you let your people know that we have the special and the deal, and to sign everybody up, whoever you sign up, make sure that you sign them up and get their information, because if they're any good, whether they win or not, if they're any good, then we can talk with them and carve out a spot and start the franchise model for you. That way you're making more money and you're able to get people in, because we're about to be at a surplus. We're about to be at more buses than we have operators. And that's a very, very weird position to be in, because we're supposed to have more operators than we do buses. But here in the next couple of months, we may end up having more buses than we do operators, all because the operators, the barbers and stylists, are not doing their job. They're not following through. And when you do that, you get X'd out of the program, because we don't need people who are not willing to do their job and follow on through, especially when it's this type of money on the line. Shoot, y'all supposed to be clocked in. Uh, I'm looking at the Super Bowl. They're having the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. Okay. And oh man, I'm wasting stuff. Hold on, guys. I'm wasting stuff right on my computer or near my computer. Not good. Not good. Um, we're gearing up right now because we have the World Cup coming here to Dallas, and they're going to be playing 9 host the World Cup. So that means people from around the world will be coming here, and that means millions and millions and millions and millions of people will be coming here to Dallas, Texas, because of the World Cup. So we're gearing up for that in the next couple of months. So we got a lot of work to do, a lot of work, because we do plan to capitalize on that situation. And hopefully, if everything goes well, then yeah, it'll be even bigger than what I anticipated and what I planned for everybody that's in the program right now. And y'all already know I plan to make 100 millionaires this year, and it's February, so we're well on our way and bringing people down the line. We plan on making 100 people millionaires this year. This year. So everybody that's clocked in, everybody that's doing their thing, handling their business, uh, that's where we're going right now. And y'all see, I got all kinds of shenanigans to make it happen. I got product, I got services, I got buses, I got hair art, I got TV channels, I got all kinds of things to make it happen. Contracts, companies, corporations, all kinds of things to make it happen. So that's the tip that we're on right now. Is picking out our 100 people for this year. Next year we're gonna pick another 100 people, and we're gonna do it all over again. And we're gonna take that 100 people, and we're gonna excel them and bring them to millionaire status. Millionaire status means you have $1 million in your bank account. Okay, that's millionaire status when you have an accumulation of $1 million to your name. Okay, so that's what we're working on. Okay, Mr. Ed says, so Coach, what do we do because people are not, I put it on the wrong, I put it on again. People are not following in the protocol. It brings everybody problems. What do you mean, Mr. Ed? Are we talking about the hair competition, or are we talking about just in general what we're talking about? Let's see here. Yeah. Hey, Miss Peaches. Okay, Kevin G says, hold on. Oh, okay, that's that's good. Kevin G says, I spend my money. I spend more money because my I spend more money because my I think he meant service because my service is worth it. Um, yeah, Kevin, that's what I've been telling them. I'm telling people right now. You're going to be a reflection of your service. You're going to be a reflection of your product and your product. Everything that you do, everything that you put out into the general public is going to reflect on you and what you're producing. If you're producing crap, trust me, people are going to call it out. Especially nowadays. Nowadays, people are not hesitating to call you out on bullshit. You know, if your product is not top of the line, if you're barely skating by, not only will your pockets reflect it, but your reputation will reflect it as well. Okay, that's big time. That's big time. I tell people all the time, you can't. I dare you put somebody up against me. I dare you. I double dog dare you. As much money as I put into what we do here, no, no, I will not be beaten by nobody. Nobody. We're talking millions. I've invested millions of dollars, and I'm not even close. Guys, I'm not even close to finish. I had one of my top sponsors come in, literally walk into this building, and they out their own mouth, they said, "Hey, Coach, you have done a miraculous job, man. This is absolutely awesome what I'm seeing. So you ready now?" I said, and I told him, I said, no. I got a long way to go. I mean, I got a long way. I got a ton of stuff I got to do. I'm going to be putting at least another one to $200,000 just in the forefront, just in the beginning stages of setting this place up. That's going to be $100,000 to $250,000 just to set up, and then start bringing everything in. And he's like, "You're investing more into the building. You're doing more." I said, "What? Yeah." I said, "Man, it will be millions of dollars that we put into this thing." And they were shocked because you normally don't see a barber or a stylist. You normally don't see people in this industry investing as much as we're investing into this industry, because it's not just this building, it's the industry, it's the whole thing that we're setting up. We're investing in the property, we're investing in the products, we're investing in the buses, the hair art, the imagery, we're investing in the people. We're investing in every single aspect of what we're about to do because we want it to work. It's going to work, but we want it to really work, like completely, all the way off the chain. So yeah, we have no qualms about investing into this business because it's worth it. Yeah, we'll make millions. We'll make even hundreds of millions, but we have to get there. We have to make sure that we invest properly and that we put in um, properly uh, for the business as a whole. As a whole. Okay, I know I'll be looking in my cameras and checking my security because I'm the only one. Well, no, it's me and my wife is here right now, so I shouldn't be seeing no movement except me and her and the TV screens. We sometimes leave some of the TV screens on, and then we're about to go. Well, not probably in the next couple of months we'll go 24 hour, but until then, it'll just be us after 6 o'clock. And then I do have some business the buses that'll be coming in, and I think they're going to be from 9 to 9. So from 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, and then they do rotations. So I'll have that crew that'll be here with me because I stay from 9 to 9 anyway. That's my normal work hours. And then after that, I'll either do mission work, or I'll go and do charity work, or I will do meetings and prompts and or programming because I'm very, very into programming right now. Sincere Cuts, what's happening? Sincere Cuts says, how do I get into the Bozo program? What's Bozo? Unless you're saying barber. Let me know what you mean by Bozo, because I have no idea. If you mean the barber and beauty program or the mobile salon program, um, you just go to our website, go to mobalon.com, mobalon.com, and sign up. The application at the top of the page on the right hand side. Just click on it and fill it out, and then we'll go from there. That application is free, doesn't cost you anything. But it seems like every time I tell people to go and fill out the application and send it in, they hesitate to drag their feet. And we do mark that down. And I advise people, I try my best to warn people. Oh my God, I try. I try so hard to warn people. And I tell them very, very clearly, I say, look, everything you do here in this business is monitored. Everything. I mean, everything, because you're dealing with some multi-million-dollar companies, and they're putting a lot of money on the table, not just for you, but for many people. When they're putting $100,000 to $150,000 per account on the table, they're wanting to make sure that whoever they're putting their money into, whoever they're investing in, is the real deal, and they're people that they would evaluate and say, okay, we're going to invest in you. Okay, but they're leaving that up to me. So when you're leaving that type of decision making process up to me, and I essentially have the ability to spend other companies' money, yeah, I take that pretty seriously. I take it pretty seriously. So when I tell somebody go and fill out the application and submit it back in, if I talk to you directly and I tell you go and fill out the application, send it back in, and then I don't hear from you for the rest of the day, or even the next day or the next day, we marked that down. I actually put in my notes in my phone that I sent them the link. I gave them information. I talked about the program and so on and so forth. And I sent them the link to fill out the form to send it back in. And the form, again, is free to fill it out. It doesn't cost anything to fill the form out and at least get your application in line. When you don't do that, I have to mark that down. And that lets me know that this person it's not 100%, but they may be yanking your chain. This person may be a waste of time. So prepare yourself. Now, if somebody comes in and then I help them to the program, let them know what's happening, how this thing works. They've either already done their due diligence, or they get off the phone and they go and do their due diligence right then and there. And then they fill out the application to submit it back in, especially if they fill out the application, submit it in, and then send their monies in after they get approved. Those people automatically win my judgment for, yeah, this person right here is safe to invest in. You understand what I'm saying? Because not most, a lot of people that we run across, they drag their feet. This is the barber beauty industry. That we're known for dragging our feet. Well, when you drag your feet in this category, we tend to leave you alone. We tend to back up off of you. We won't cut you loose, but we'll tend to leave you alone and kind of sit back and watch and see what you're all about. Okay. Versus somebody who comes in, they jump all the way in and they handle their business and they're saying, hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm ready. You know what I have to do. Show me what the plan is, what the deal, and I'm on it. Those are the people that you put in buses. Those are the people that's going to follow directions and use your instruction to get out there and make the most amount of money that they possibly can. Those are the people that you're looking for. So just buyer beware, student and client beware. Everybody, you need to just be aware that this is how this program works. And it's even more crucial now because, like I said at the beginning of the show, things are more expensive now. And everybody right now, you guys are safe because y'all are in my group. Y'all are in everybody that's in my group. You're safe because you're in my group. You're locked in for the pricing that you're locked in for. But everybody, as they come in, we take it on a case by case method and setup. And depending on the sponsor that you get and the funding that they put on the table, all of that has to do with what your structure of your deal will be. Okay, and everybody knows I structure my deals to where you don't have to make monthly payments. Everything is pretty much covered for you, and you're ready to just get out there and make your money, and also make your sponsors money because you're advertising them as you roll. All right, let me get ready to get on up out of here. We ain't gonna be here long, guys. I'm gonna cut y'all loose in just a minute. I just wanted to make sure that I cover the concept of millionaire barbers, simply because everything that we're doing right now uh, is going to be scrutinized very, very heavily. And there's obviously going to be haters, so that's what we need. We make sure that the haters have plenty to hate on, and we know that people are going to see what we're doing and want to be a part of it. So, like I told you, Mr. Ed, when you find people that actually look like they know what they're doing, they look like they're serious about the deal, then let me know. You know, if you got people that you want to get in or put in or whatever, let me know, and we'll make that happen and put that together because it's all about getting the right people in position so that we can actually help them to get in position because that helps us to get into position. It's one hand scratches the other. All right. Okay, I heard something. I heard something. Okay, yeah, Kevin, that's what I figured you was talking about is the mobile salon program. That's why I answered it right off because that's what most people. I mean, you wouldn't be coming in here saying how do you bake a cake? Can I give you a recipe? Uh, no, that's not what we're talking about. I know how to bake cakes, and I got some pretty good recipes, especially my pineapple upside down cake. Oh man, I will bust you in your head with that. I got a caramel, cherry, and brandy pineapple upside down cake, brown sugar upside down. It will make you cry. It will make you cry. I learned it from my mama, and she got it from her mother, my grandmother, and then she got it from her mother with my great grandmother. So I got that recipe, and I put it on it. And man, when you make it and you put that brown shit on there, and you put that burgundy, or you can use cognac, and put that hint of cinnamon. You caramelize it, put that on the bottom. Throw them pineapples in there. Mix you up that batter for that the I use a pineapple cake mix and a Duncan Hines cake mix and vanilla cake mix with banana with not banana vanilla pudding mix in it. Mix that mix that bad boy up. Put some pineapple chunks up in there. Throw that baby on the not the grill, the range. and let it cook for a little bit on the stove, actually on the stove, so it caramelizes before you put it in the oven. Then you put it in the oven, cook it, bake it. Once it's done, you take it out, let it sit for about 5 minutes. Then you flip it over. That way it sits, the crust sits at the top. And then when you pull that top off, it starts oozing down the side and it permeates through the whole thing. Boy, you'll slap your mama. You'll slap your mama and any other old lady that come up in the kitchen, they'll get some hands put on. I'm dangerous with, hey, Cynthia, I'm dangerous with all kinds of stuff. I'm a man in that kitchen. I'm just as cold in the kitchen as I am behind that chair. I'm telling you, all because, I mean, it's just, to me, it's about perfection and doing things on a whole nother level. That's why I do hair art, because I like to do things on a whole nother level. So, anything that set me apart from everybody else is what I do. I mean, my Thanksgiving ham will make your knees buckle. I'm talking about that baby. You can hold it up and that baby just falls apart with a brown sugar maple glaze on it. Ooh, I use a pineapple and orange citrus blend on the in the glaze. Ooh, you don't even want to mess with that. You don't even want to mess with it. Okay, anyway, I don't know how we got off on that. and we 5 minutes in. I gotta get up out of here. I was talking about the Millionaire Barbers. Okay, so yeah, when we start selecting our barbers, selecting our stylists, we're selecting our hair artists. Okay, and when I say selected, I don't mean I go to you and I say, hey, I'm gonna make you a millionaire, and I'm gonna make, no. Selecting means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you naturally is a person that we're going to work with more diligently because you're showing that we need to work with you more diligently. And naturally, you're going to hit $1 million. Naturally, you'll hit $1 million. We're going to funnel $1 million worth of work through you into your business. So we help you to reach that. We don't say, hey, here's the bus, go out and make $1 million. No, we put you in position and help you to reach that goal. We help you to get to owning your own product, franchising, having your own investments and investment capital, whether it's investment in the buses or investment in capital itself. When you're putting money into salon fundraiser, putting money into the bus itself, when we're multiplying the monies that you're putting in and matching funds, all of that stuff we do to make sure that you get where you need to be. At the end of the year, you will have $1 million or over, $1 million or more worth of capital, investment, natural net worth, or just cash in hand. Period. That's how we like to do it. We're if I can do it for me and my family members and some of my close associates, and then a couple of more, I can do it for anybody. Okay, I can do it for anybody. As long as you're following the recipe and getting in position, yeah, it's a done deal. It's a done deal for everybody. So this is a new thing it's never been done before. We're getting in position right now. Everybody that's wanting to get to millionaire status, y'all need to be signed up. If you're not signed up, you need to go and sign up. Okay, it's $5,000 to for your deposit into your mobile salon bus. So that's your first hit, and that goes towards your bus. Or you can get into the hair artist program. That's only $1,000. That's only $1,000, and you start there and you start working your way up. Everything that we're doing boils down to your investment in yourself. Okay, investing in yourself, and that's what we're educating and bringing people to understand, because we have way too many people that are even scared to invest in themselves. So that, we gotta do something about it. All right, guys, that'll do for right now. I will be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I'll see you all then. I'm going to show y'all the new setup that we have in the back, or in the front. I'm in the back. And show y'all the new setup that we have up there, and then show y'all what we're going to be doing for the school and getting you guys cleared out and ready for evaluation. Evaluation is where we know that you will be able to handle the bus and drive and operate and all that stuff. So we're going to be combining that with the mobile salon school. so that we can get more people in and out as quickly as possible. So we're going to be starting that this week. All right. All right, guys, that'll do for right now. I thank everybody for coming in. I'm Ronnie Mac, owner of the Shops Salons Network, the MrHairArt Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobalon.com, mobalon.com, and sign up. The application is at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Click on it, fill it out, and submit it back in. If everything looks good, then someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, please donate to our charity. It's called Triple H Charity, stands for Haircuts for the Helpless and Homeless. You can go to www.hhhcharity.org to donate. We use your donations to pay to build the buses that go out and do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. We also use your donations to pay the barbers and stylists to do the haircuts for the helpless and homeless. So it is an extremely worthwhile charity to invest in and to donate to. The only charity in the barber and beauty industry where you can actually see your donations at work in the field doing haircuts for the helpless and homeless. That should do it for the day, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I got a couple of things that I'm going to hit for tomorrow. I checked on them while we were in the middle of the show, and none of them have come through yet. So I'm gonna check on them again and see if I can get them done, and then I'll be responding to you guys directly to get you all on the mark. So I hope y'all ready. It's about time to rock and roll. It's about time to rock and roll. All right, thank you. ABC Cuts. What's up, ABC Cuts? What's that? LL Cool Fade. What's happening? Welcome into the stream. JC Mo. JC Mo, what's happening? Hair. Who is that? Hearts. What's up, Hearts? Welcome into the stream. Miss Veronique, I see you, Miss Veronique. Welcome in. Thank you for coming, Miss Veronique. That's my girl. Jason T. What's up, Jason? All right, everybody, all y'all for coming in. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Mr. Ed Davis is in, all y'all in. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Please be careful out there and remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.